Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Can everyone hear me? I've never done a live stream on the new computer before. So, wow, 13 people watching. That's pretty crazy. I figured for 9:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, we wouldn't get a lot of people. But yeah, can you guys hear me? Please someone say that in the chat. So, perfect. So let's see here. Just checking some things. Checking, make sure that it's live on my phone. Yeah, it's live on my phone. It's weird. On my end, the webcam is flipped around, so everything looks confusing. So I'm going to tweet out the link to this. I'm going to ask another question. Is my fan too loud in the background? It's very hot today, and I don't want that to be too distracting. I can turn that off if it's a problem at all. So if anyone let me know that, that'd be great. So not distracting. That's good. So I'm quite tired today, so I'll probably be fumbling over my my words and stuff like that. So because yeah, I got some things I'll say. I'm actually gonna go ahead and share the link to the stream to Twitter before I start talking about just stuff. So can't hear the fan. Perfect. So Shamar asked about what's going to be revealed on Friday. We're going to talk about that, and I have some things to show off. So let's go tweet this out. So and cool. All right, so that's been tweeted out. 14 people. Still can't believe that there's 14 people watching at 10:30 on a Wednesday morning. It's just a random time. But it was really like the only time between now and the Fan First Friday that was going to work for me, because basically 19 people. Wow. So I'll just go and get into it. Basically, I'm back at work for the summer. So whenever I'm not in school, I have a summer job at a local grocery store of mine, and I work the night shift. So I work from about 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. So I just got off of work after 4 nights in a row. So my last night off was Friday. I'm off tonight. So I sleep the whole afternoon, which is why I miss news and stuff like that over the summer, and people blow up my phone notifications because my phone's on silent while I sleep. And so I have work tomorrow night before the Fan First Friday. And so I figured, well, I wanted to do some kind of live stream here for a while. And I figured, well, I didn't get to talk about the upcoming Fan First Friday during Lightning Storm this past weekend because, well, we didn't know it was happening. So I didn't have other really of talking about it before Friday. So I figured go ahead and talk about it today. I'll talk about some other things. I'll probably stay or maybe no longer than noon, because at noon I'm going to get some lunch. What's everyone doing today? We got 21 people watching. This is the first live stream that I have done on the iMac that I recently got and upgraded to. So I hope the video quality looks good and the audio looks good. Obviously, my internet willing, because my internet is not very good, and I'm uploading a video right now, which is probably not the best idea to try to live stream while doing that. So, by the way, the video that's uploading is today's Lightning Library, if you guys are curious. So that'll be up probably when this is over. So, yeah, hopefully the video quality looks good if anyone wants to say how that looks. So I'm going to read some comments here. So Emmanuel said, how Dino Fury for you? Dawson had a joke about you being his son. Yeah, so that's an inside joke between me and Dawson from the RR podcast. So that is that's where that comes from, and he still keeps it up. Do you think we are finally getting Monsters Wave 2? I don't think we're going to see it on Friday, and I can elaborate in a second. David said, I was literally just thinking it was shocking there was no emergency episode. Yeah, I didn't need to do an emergency episode just for that necessarily, because I mean the only thing I would have said was I would have turned on the video and have been Friday, and then gone away. I mean, it would have been like 5 seconds. So there wouldn't really have been a need for that. But wow, I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. The update video that I did last week, last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. And I had said, and of course, because he had put a video, so of course it was going to be wrong. I said that Lightning Storm episode 71 or whatever, I think is the next one, was going to go up this upcoming weekend, which would be the 1-year anniversary of Lightning Storm. And I said, of course, tentatively, if I didn't have to do any other episode before that, and well, we do. So, of course. So yeah, there will be a Lightning Storm live. You know, I figure you guys probably know how this works. Whenever there's a Fan First Friday at this point, so there will be a Lightning Storm live reaction on Friday morning during the live stream. I have Chris and Roland lined up to join me again. I think Vaughn from Legion of Boom will be joining us as well, so that'd be really fun. And I think Grayson from the Breakdown as well. So we'll see how that all works out. But I'll be doing my live reaction to that on Friday, and then of course after that will be Lightning Storm on Friday instead of Saturday, because that's just what I do for Fan First Fridays, because I want to talk about while it's relevant. And then, there's no reason to do a video the next day because there'd be nothing new. So, going to read some more comments here. Am I going to get the Deluxe 2 Kaio? So, I am not going to get Deluxe 2 Kaio. I will be getting the Mini Pla of 2 Kaio, though, which I will get into in a second because I still have some things to unbox here on the stream. What do I think about Cross Saber? That will also be mentioned here in a second when I unbox something, because the Cross Saber is in this box and I really want to open it. How am I enjoying Zenkaiger and Saber? Saber, I haven't watched since episode 13, technically. I dropped the show pretty much back in December, but I've been keeping up with it via Twitter because Twitter just has it all out in the open. So I feel like I'm still watching the show, but I haven't actually watched an entire episode in 5 months. But Zenkaiger is fantastic. I look forward to it every week. It's my, I love it. I love Zenkaiger a lot. So I'm definitely a fan of that. So let's see. But yeah, so I guess I could go ahead and get into the box here. Where did I put my cutters? There we go. So we got a box from HLJ. Okay. It's upside down, so that way I don't accidentally dox myself on a live stream. But this has four things in it, so that'll work. Pretty cool box though, of stuff. I'm pretty hyped for what's in here. So let's open it up. Oh wow, okay, they put the Cross Saber right at the bottom, so I guess that'll be the first thing that is pulling out here. So that's a lot smaller of a box than I was expecting. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is definitely not the kind of box I was expecting for this. It's a lot flimsier, and it feels like there's nothing to it. No wonder the shipping wasn't as bad for this as I thought it would be. It was still DHL, so it was still relatively pricey, but yeah, didn't think it would be that cheap. But yeah, here it is, the Deluxe Houken Cross Saber. So obviously we have the sword driver to test that out in. So yay. Probably the thing I'm the most excited for in here. I really wasn't going to get this, but I did because of a couple of reasons. First of all, the form is growing on me a lot. Second of all, I have all of the books that this can primarily do things with, and so I figured, well, I mean, if I have the books, might as well, right? And then also, I love the idea of it being able to do the slide up thing and say all the different Seiken names. I just think that's pretty neat. So that's that. Yeah, that was an impulse purchase. Also, final form items usually skyrocket pretty quickly on the aftermarket, and so I figured, might as well. Then we got this is cool. This is the Ultra Action Hero figure, whatever, of Juggler. So there he is there. So never bought any of the Ultra Action figures before. I'm perfectly content with just the vinyls. So I'm good with that. I do have Juggler's vinyl up there somewhere. But I really like Jugs and her Juggler. So I figured, I'll get his figure. So it has this sword there. I wish it would have had either or the Dark Orb Ring or Zetrizer. I would have loved if it came with both of those, but sadly it doesn't come with either of them. So the other two things are exciting, but they are things that I will get to a million years from now. So Zenkaio, I'm knocking over stuff already. Zenkaio Mini-Pla for Jurin Gallon arrived a couple of days ago. I haven't had a chance to build it at all, but we can just add this to the pile of stuff I need to get to. So here is the Mini-Pla set 2 for Vroon Majin. So that is all of those. And Rue Soldier just fell. So there goes the Rue Soldier gear falling right down there. So, but this is early on my earth. Yeah, it's early, Tommy. I know. 10:40 in the morning. It's early. But yeah, so I got Mini-Pla that. Mini-Pla 2 Kaio comes out in like 2 weeks. It's not very long from now. So I will be picking that up whenever HLJ gets that, whenever that happens. But yeah, no, this came out in April, but I didn't get it till now because the shipping, when you combine two of these in a box together, the shipping just skyrockets. And it's like, yeah, I didn't want to do that, so I didn't do that. I had one shipped to me in April and one shipped to me in May, one shipped to me in June, because there wasn't one out in May, so that was kind of helpful. And then June this month is 2 Kaio, and then I think either in July or actually probably August is when Mini-Pla 4 comes out, which has Zenkai Juo. So that'd be cool. And then the final thing in this box, which I don't know why it's wrapped in plastic. That's kind of strange. Take it out of the plastic. Here is the Soto Chronicle 3, which this will be Soto Chronicle Gaim 3, which this I'm very hyped about. Unfortunately, it's the last retail set. Everything else from here on out for Gaim is going to be premium. But here it is. So you get the duplicate in the set is Kiwami. So you get Kiwami arms and the weapons, all the weapons for Kiwami that he can summon. You get Lord Baron in here, which is awesome. And you also get one of my all-time favorite rider forms, which I know is kind of silly, is Ryugen Yomi Yomutsu Hegiri arms. So that's in here. Really happy. The Chronicle Gaim figures have been just incredible. Actually, I have Jimba Lemon right here from set 2. So yeah, this will be cool. I'm definitely hyped for that. So yeah, pretty excited. So, but that's it. That's all is in the box. Just those 4 things. But I'm gonna open the cross saber here. I have like a ton of Wonder Eye books sitting here to do that. But just kind of looking at some more comments here. Let's see. Do I think Gal Hunter will get a Mini-Pla? Yeah, actually, it is getting one. They teased it in the most recent blog post, the Gal Muscle. There's a little text phrase at the bottom of the blog that was teasing Gal Hunter. So Gal Hunter is happening. I think they said want to do, or they're trying to be committed to doing all of the power animals that we saw on screen in the SMP line. So that'd be cool. I mean, I'm not getting any of those because they're very expensive. I mean, I can't do that and Sentai Gears and Lightning Collection. I can't do all 3. So, but it is happening. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and open the cross saber. I keep putting the cutters behind me as if I'm done with them, but I'm not done with them. So there goes Lion Senki going off. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the corner. But there it is. So, I mean, very simple. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So starting with It just started. Was it with the Gear Delaner? I think maybe that one. Bandai is no longer including paper instructions in their toys. It's all going to be online PDFs, which that's cool. I mean, that's a we don't really need the paper instructions anymore. So that's kind of neat. But ooh, yeah, this is cool. So I like. So yeah, use plastic tray, and there's the Cross Saber. That's it's that simple. That's all there is to it. It is kind of. Yeah, that's accurate. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, the trigger is that side. I don't know. It gets all confusing. But yeah, you get the... Oh, wow. I never noticed... This will probably never come across on the screen. I knew that, like, when he slid up the lever thing here, it summons the different Seiken. I knew that it, like, which ones were... This one is Saber Blades, Kenzan, Buster / Or no, I'm sorry. Saber Blades Espada. Buster / Kenzan, and then Caliber, Psycho, Durandal, and Sabella. But I didn't realize that their actual rider symbols are there. So I doubt that came across, but they actually have like the 3 symbols right there, the 4 of them right there. That's pretty cool. I really did not notice that before. I'm a fan of that. So let's get some batteries in this thing. Obviously, that will make it even better. So the show is pretty much the instructions now. Yeah. It honestly, also, I mean, it's like, besides, unless it had like a really special feature that like, no one saw coming, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory on how to use it. You know what I mean? So, all right. So put that battery there, put that one there. And then did I bring up the third one? I did. There we go. All right. We got the batteries loaded up. So the sword has the name of all the planets written on it. Yes, I did. I did know that part. I saw someone point that out. It's written in the like, what is that called? The Wonder World language, I guess. The language that's on the Wonder Ride books. So that's pretty cool. But hi there. How long has passed? What? About 20 minutes or so, I would say. You're not missing much. Just about to turn this on. So just kind of looking at more comments here, see if I don't miss the stuff. Also, how is Lightning Library doing? All right, cool. Lightning Library is 21% uploaded, so you guys will get that here soon. So let's do it. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. Video is blur though. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if the video is getting blurry. My internet is never going to hold up for longer than 5 seconds. So we try. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I almost turned on the sword driver, but we don't need to turn it on. We just got to take the sword and slot it in there. So that is cool. That looks pretty neat. I'm happy that, like, I don't know. I just think that's kind of a really cool way to do it. Is instead of having an entirely new book, you just have a new sword. I mean, it makes sense with the gimmick of this toy line, or the show. So yeah, I mean that works for me. Wow, this sword driver is dusty. I should have dusted this before I brought it off the shelf. Hey, you know what? The video is probably blurry enough. You probably don't even notice. So, but I guess we should probably do it now. I think someone timed it. This is longer than Grand Geo's Henshin sound, which is just kind of insane because that is already long. But this is what, like 45 seconds long. So let's just do it. I'll hold it closer to the microphone. So. Henshin. Yeah. So that goes on for so long. Oh man, that's fantastic. I know you can actually do a shortened version of that. Just like the Grand Geo Ride Watch, where you could, if you like held down the like button that made the thing like pop out. That sounded weird. If you click the button that made the sides of the Ride Watch open up, or you like held that down, you could jump straight to the Grando Geo part of it, and you can do that at this. I'm assuming you just hold down the trigger before you start, and it will just jump to the cross saber part of it and skip the whole monologue really that it says before. So that is pretty cool. I really do dig that. Yeah, and then so you just summon the Seiken, so like you go up. Come on, there we go. It's hard to line up. There we go, and have it like stay there. So we have Rekka, so Saber, Blades, Espada, and then you have Buster, Kenzan, and Slash, and then Caliber, Psycho, that is Sabella, and my favorite one, Durandal. So I didn't do it perfectly to like get all of them, but I'm not really trying to. There's a button right here. That's how you do it. So you have to click the button, go all the way up to the top. There we go. That makes sense. So, yes, you hold on the trigger and then turn it on to do the shorthand. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. So it's like the Dark Gazette Riser, where if you held down the button and turned it on, it would turn into the juggler phrase mode. So yeah, that makes sense. So if we hold down the button, there we go. Now it has the Toma phrases. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then we'll do it again. So just want to do the shortened version. So get used to that part, because that is the shortened version that we'll probably hear for the rest of the show. Because they're not going to use that full, like 45-second sound the entire time. There's no way that that's happening. So I mean, probably like the finale will probably be the next time that they do it, if I had to guess. So yeah, that is that. We'll go ahead and turn the sword off again to get it back into the regular mode and do the other ones. So I probably should have just left Brave Dragon in there, because it's going to be in all three of them. So I don't know why I took that out. So here's Brave Dragon again. Put that in there. And then we'll do the Crimson Saber. Okay, we get it. You're Storm Eagle. So here's Storm Eagle. No, don't do that. Don't fall out of the sword. That's going to screw it all up. This is what happens when you're live and you can't edit anything. Okay, now you're not playing the standby. What are you doing, sword? All right, we're starting all over. All right, Brave Dragon. There we go. All right, Storm Eagle. Sayo Dragon. That's pretty cool. I really like that. That one is pretty dope. So that is Crimson Saber. So that one. Storm Eagle does not want to cooperate today. So that's that. And then you can also do featuring Saber, which is with Brave Dragon, Lion Senki, and Lampto Alangina. Saber, Blades, and Espada. So let's do that one. These are all really cool. these are awesome jingles. I mean, the way like it says the book names there. Oh, I love that. Love it. So, see, like if you have a lot of other books, it's definitely worth it to get this thing. Especially if you have a sword driver. I mean, obviously you need a sword driver, but you're really not gonna get the full amount of it on that one. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Toma. Completely bumped that. Anyway, if you saw my face there, I was totally caught off guard by that one. You know, I'm very curious. I don't think this has... Well, obviously it has a book reader, because obviously it knows what books you're putting in there. I don't think it has like a book, like finisher scanner. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Well, you know, I didn't think it would, because I figured if it did, it would have one of the little notch things and tell you where to put a book. I mean, it makes sense that it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't need to. That's satisfying, though, that clicking sound. I just think it is kind of hard to get it to stay, you know, at the part that you want it to stay at to do the different summons. So, but we have more books we can try out. I know there's another sound if you use Legend Rider books. So I grabbed 3 that fit in all the slots. Oh, does it do that? Well, it can't be a limited reader. It can't be any 3 books because, well, let's see. It has to read Brave Dragon on its own, obviously. And then it has to read Lion Senki and Alangina, I would imagine. We'll do Legend Rider books here. So here's Ryuki. And wait. No, we're good. Ryuki and Gaim. I grabbed that one. And oh wait, no. I grabbed them in the right slot and I just didn't do it. So here's Gaim. And 01 is the middle slot. And Decayed. So let's do these 3. So yeah, it says something about Showa and Heisei and Reiwa in there, so that's pretty cool. So that's what happens when you use like 3 combinations of Legend Rider books. So I'm going to put that reader to the test now, and I'm going to do... Yep. So, yeah, let's just do it here. So it's so loud. I know, it's a very loud sword. I'm sorry if I'm holding it too close to the microphone. I just didn't want it to get drowned out or something. But yeah, just reading through here. Besides Dragon, Lion, Alangina, and the Legends in random slot, if you put every kind. Okay, so yeah, let's test that. I mean, we're obviously, I believe that. But here's my favorite kind of books, the Wonder Story books. So we'll do Sabers, the Wonderworld story of the Kaiken Rekka, the Wonderworld story of the Imeiken Naroshi for Sabella, and the Wonderworld story of the Fusoken Hayate for Kenzan. So let's do those 3. So this should do featuring Saber again. So it's nothing new, but still pretty neat overall. I mean, I do like it. I mean, it does what it needs to do. Come on out, books. There we go. It does what it needs to do with the books that it needs to do it with, right? And it's still cool that they actually bothered to put in something in there for the Legend Rider books, because it's probably never going to use the Legend Rider books in there. So that's cool. But yeah, so reading some more things here. Sabella is my fave, and her sword just revealed. Yeah, the Naroshi is very sweet. I really want Durandal's sword, and I think I'm gonna pre-order it. I haven't decided fully yet. I think I'm gonna wait. Well, tomorrow's payday. I could do it, but I'm gonna wait and see what Hasbro does on Friday, because, well, who knows how much I'm gonna need to pre-order on Friday, and add it to the backlog of pre-orders that I already have established there. But actually, let's go ahead and segue into that. Segue into the Fan First Friday we'll talk about here for just a little bit, because I feel like some people actually do care. I'm sure people are here to hear about that. But what's the hybrid sound? Oh, right. The hybrid sound is Brave Dragon in King of Arthur. That's right. I do not have King of Arthur, so I couldn't do it. Tom. Wow, Thomas is streaming right now too. Wow. Is he? Oh yeah. Oh no, actually, it's not a live stream. He just uploaded. Actually, Hasbro's live stream right now. They're doing the I Am Your Father's Day Star Wars live stream. I forgot that was a thing. But we still have 22 people watching. So look at that. But yeah, no, I don't have King of Arthur. I would do the sound if I did. I guess that's the only one that I don't have that it can do something with, unfortunately. Let's see. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, getting Durandal and Sabella's swords. I want to. It's just they're $115 each, and it's like, oh man. So, I can do Hybrid Saber. Yeah, let's do it. Man, these sound so cool. All right. Thank you guys for telling me that. I literally did not know that it could work with any other random ones. Good to know. Please just stay there. Don't fall. Come on. Stop it. All right, we're good. Nothing is fallen. So, oh wow, we lost 4 people. I did that. Yeah, that was worth it. Anyway, so yeah, Fan First Friday. Let's talk about it. So first of all, I will probably mention it during Lightning Storm. Well, actually, I might forget. See, there we go. One person came back. They knew I was talking about lightning stuff now. But 2 people. Yep, they know. Anyway, Lightning Storm. Yeah. So I might not mention it. I might mention it during Lightning Storm on Friday, because on Friday I'll probably be so caught up in the moment of the Fan First Friday that I'm going to forget to do it. But I had another friend of mine who works at Target scan the Andros figure DPCI number, and the DPCI number for it. We know what that is. We know that it is a, well, I don't want to say it for like absolute certainty and be wrong, but there's like a 95% chance that he's a Target exclusive. He only pops up in their system and in Toys R Us Canada, but they get Target exclusives since they don't have Target, so that makes sense. So because we do know the disguised DTH Jupiter is Andros, but the DPCI number was scanned. I had a friend of mine scan it yesterday, and it says that they will be receiving it on or around July 22nd. You can probably look to have that figure come out in like 6 weeks. So, yeah. That is the thing. But we'll see if that actually ends up panning out or not, because see, that's why it's like I don't know if they're going to talk about Andros tomorrow or not and put him up for pre-order, because or tomorrow, Friday. I wish it was tomorrow. But it's like I don't know. It's really tricky about what I think is going to happen this Friday, because first of all, I'm just kind of blown away that we're getting one on Friday, because this is the first time. Well, it's not the first time we've had 2 Fan First Fridays in the same month. We had 2 of them back in August, but they were not good. So August 14th was the Wave 6 reveal, and then the August 28th, which was Power Rangers Day, was the giveaway of Wave 6 on the Instagram page, and the My Little Pony crossover figure that had been out for 3 months was announced. So what a way to celebrate the day. But so not counting that, whatever that was, it's the first time we've had a Fan First Friday live stream within a month of the last one. So that's pretty sweet. Not counting, I guess technically, well, no, the May 14th one was more than a month after FanFest, so that works out. But yeah, so let's kind of talk about it here. So it's too soon to get In Space Pink. That's a good way to segue into that. Actually, let me finish Andros. My thought on him first, because I don't want to. I just don't get a tangent around here, and I don't want to lose track of it. The Andros figure. So like they announced this Fan First Friday, and they specifically announced it to have Pink Ranger themed stuff, which makes sense because they still have to reveal the GameStop capsule or the full contents of the GameStop capsule. I assume A Squad Pink is in that capsule. They just didn't say that. I mean, we know that she is a GameStop exclusive, and it would make sense. I mean, it's releasing around Power Month time. So it's weird that they didn't say whether or not she is. Maybe they'll clarify that. Maybe she's not, and it's just really weird that she isn't. But so they still got to like fully reveal the GameStop capsule. Now, what's really interesting to me is I'm very curious what what's the structure going to be, because is it just the Pink Ranger capsule? I mean, I assume probably, but we know we're getting 5 capsules? So Pulse, Amazon, Target, Walmart, GameStop. So we already have Pulse's capsule revealed, so we're good there. And if they reveal the GameStop one this Friday, that would just have 3 more, which would mean 3 more Fan First Fridays before August, which seems way too optimistic. So either they'd have to start doubling up on them, or maybe we'll talk more about one. What I personally would like to see happen is have Andros revealed, and I think what they should, or not revealed, he's already been revealed, re-revealed, so you could actually pre-order him this time. Because I think what they should do is at FanFest back in April, when they announced this whole thing, they revealed GameStop's having the Pink Ranger theme, and Walmart's having retro theme, which actually we got to talk about Walmart in a second too. But they said that Target and Amazon are participating, but they didn't say what themes that they are. So I wonder if this Friday will be like, here's everything in the GameStop capsule, but before we go, here's Andros now out for pre-order, and here's what Target's theme is. That would be a cool way to do it, because I assume Andros is part of whatever Target's capsule is, but I don't know what their theme would be. It's kind of hard to find out. We have listings that are Target exclusive stuff and Amazon exclusive stuff, but we don't know. There's not enough there to figure out what themes are. Meanwhile, I probably could have figured out Walmart's, because we have a lot of retro listings that have leaked over from there. Someone said their Red Ranger theme. Possibly. I mean, they didn't say that the Sentry is part of it. Andros is probably part of it. But then again, we have more Toys R Us Canada listings that would point to that not necessarily being all Red Rangers. We have an Evil Yellow Ranger listing for Target, which I don't think is A Squad Yellow. I'm pretty sure it's not. So I think it actually might be what is that? Would that be? A Saber-Tooth Sentry? It might be. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just kind of assuming there. And then also the 6-inch Ninjetti listing that was in the Toys R Us system as well would also probably be Target. So very curious about that. But yeah, so I think Andros has a pretty decent chance of being re-revealed this week, but actually up for pre-order this week along with everything else. So that's what I'll say with him. someone asked earlier about who was it? Shamar asked about is it too soon to get Space Pink? So I've been thinking about this the whole week. I think it's a 50-50 shot. I don't think that they're going. Well, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go in there and be like, here's wave 10, the whole thing. It's too soon for that. But we have had them reveal one figure from an upcoming wave without revealing the rest of the wave in the past. That happened with wave 1, that happened with wave 2, and that happened with wave 4. So it could happen again. I could see him being like, and in the spirit of Pink, here's In Space Pink. She'll be part of wave 10. You can't pre-order her yet, and we'll reveal the rest of the wave at a later date or something, right? Maybe they'll do that. I think that would be cool. If I was in charge of this, I would do that. Not only to get hype for wave 10, but also keeping with the theme. I mean, it makes sense to do it. I don't know. I want it to happen. I just don't know if it will. But I was pretty blown away when they actually decided to do a weapon tease last time. Which that's another thing. I don't know if they're going to elaborate on that. I don't know if it's too soon to elaborate on that. If it is Phantom, if it's not Phantom, if it's another Wave 10 hint, which I think it is, then we'll see with that. But in terms of what I think will actually will get revealed, I think it's almost a 100% guarantee. It's got to be, right? The Pink Ranger helmet, that has to happen. Like, there's no way that that's not happening on Friday, at least from what I can tell. If they had just announced a Fan First Friday and they didn't have such the emphasis on the Pink Ranger theming of it, I would maybe think like, maybe, I don't know. But then they're like, it's all Pink Ranger themed. And I'm like, well, GameStop capsule, we already have the leak for the pink helmet. They have to reveal the Pink Ranger helmet. So we'll see. I'd be so shocked if it doesn't get revealed. Could you guys imagine if it doesn't get revealed on Friday? Oh my gosh, that'd be rough. But yeah, I think it will get revealed. Which I guess would make it a GameStop exclusive, possibly. I mean, I just jumped 3 words ahead. The helmets in the past were fan channel exclusives, so there's no reason to believe that Pink wouldn't be that way. But she could easily fit into the capsule. In terms of figures, though, if we're not talking about just Andros or just In Space Pink or something, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's got to be more than just the helmet, right? But I don't know. We have those 2 pink listings from the list of listings 3.0, the GG MMPR Neptune and the Neptune Power Morph. One of those could be the code for the helmet. We don't have a code. We have 2 codes that could be the helmet, but nothing to match it up for that for sure. We'll know. I mean, I have their UPC numbers. So when things get revealed, I'll finally be able to match it up to what was what, even if we don't figure it out before. So that's good. At least we'll be able to cross things off of the list, and not think that there might be more coming. So that'd be good. But we have that. So yeah, I think that the pink helmet is definitely happening. I think that one of those 2 listings, if one of those isn't already the helmet, and if they are 2 unique things, maybe one of those Pink Ranger listings. Probably limited stock at Pulse. Yeah, I agree. I think the helmet would be limited stock on Pulse if it is a GameStop exclusive, which I just assume it will be. So some of the people were saying here, is it possible to get Zeo yellow or pink? Yellow is in wave 10, and they already teased her last time at the Fan First Friday with the trivia question. So I don't think we're going to see her yet. I think she'd be safe for the proper wave 10 reveal whenever that would happen. Did something just happen with that wave? Thinking about that recently. I don't remember exactly, but wave 10 is still, as far as I'm aware, a September 1st release, or around September 1st. So we should probably see it within the next month or 2, but we'll see about that. But Zeo Pink, though, that's a very good question, because we might have it. I still don't know what those one-word listings are yet, but as of right now, as far as I'm fully aware, we don't officially have Wave 11 listings yet. Which I always assume that if we didn't find Zeo Pink somewhere else, or she, unless she's an exclusive or something, I kind of figure that she'll be in Wave 11 to finish it off, because we're getting Tanya, we got to get Kat, finish Zeo off. It'd be so simple. And so, but it would be a pretty good idea to go ahead if she wasn't in Wave 11 or something. Maybe she's an exclusive of some kind, and maybe they'll something like that. So we'll see. But maybe we'll have that. But yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a GameStop Pink wave. That's the thing. We don't really know what these capsules are. Like, I mean, we know what they are, but we don't know like what the rules are, because the only one we have fully revealed is the Pulse capsule, which are the metallic armors, which like would make you think that every capsule is like 4 figures or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case, because Amazon, their capsule probably has the Lava Equinox 2-pack, which would be a 2-pack. And if that's all, I don't know if that's all they're getting. There could be more there. And then I don't even know if Walmart is getting anything Lightning Collection at all. They have a lot of listings for those retro Flipmore figures, and we already know that their theme is retro, so they might not even be getting Lightning. And then Target has random stuff all over the place. So maybe they're getting 4 figures. I don't know. I don't know if they're all going to be red. It would make sense if they were all red, Target and everything. And who knows what GameStop's doing. So especially if they get a helmet and everything. It's so over the place. But yeah, I mean, I'm very, very intrigued by this. It seems like they're going into it doing exactly what I wanted them to do, which would be, let's sit down, let's say exactly what's in this capsule, and let me go pre-order it. I didn't want to have to do all this guessing of like, well, all that stuff, what became what in the capsule. I mean, they didn't even like fully say that the metallic armors for the Pulse capsule in the live stream that they announced them in. That was officially confirmed in all of those fandom interviews that they did after FanFest, of like, all the different podcasts and news sites. They were directly asked if the metallic armors for the Pulse capsules, and both Johns confirmed that they were. So that's the only reason why we know that that's officially the Pulse capsule. So like, I really hope that these FanFest Fridays with these capsules are going to really, make it, clear that this is the capsule, and that, the capsule's done after this reveal or something, right? So let's see what else got. Just looking at all this stuff. These capsules got me confused. Yeah, I know, Megadon. I'm right there with you. It's an interesting idea for sure. I like the idea of this, but it's like in the future when this is all done, I want to look back at this, and I hope this program's really cool, because everything they've revealed in the last couple of months, I'm really hyped for. I can't wait for all this stuff to come out. I think we have some awesome releases coming out here soon. I'm not even going to get to the elephant in the room there in a second, but I'll get there, but just not yet. For the TMNT stuff, but yeah, I mean, like the metallics, I get it. People don't like those. I wouldn't like them either, unless but they are something from the show. It feels like, obviously it's just a way to get MMPR out there again, but it's a valid way in my eyes. So it's like, all right, whatever. And I thought Pink was a pretty cool figure. I was happy with that one. So I'm down to get the other 4. I hope they announce Tommy's soon. They're gonna do it. I'm not worried that it's never gonna happen. But oh, hey, what's up? Kay the Red Ninja, thank you for showing up. Yeah, so yeah, I guess since Shamar just mentioned the TMNT stuff, it's not a Comic-Con release. It's a so the 3, well, I don't know about the Shredder just yet, but the 3 TMNT 2-packs that we know about are all fan channel releases, as far as I know, from the list of listings 2.0. The list of listings 2.0, which I can't access anymore because I downloaded it, but I can't access it as easily as before because it got taken down once Hasbro found out about it. But it had a little box that was basically saying fan channel release, and it had like a little star. But yeah, so it had a little star if it was a fan channel or not. and the A Squad red and yellow were had a little star, and they ended up being fan channels. And the 3 TMNT 2-packs had fan channel stars next to them, which would just mean, if anyone doesn't know what those are, would just mean it's online exclusive to multiple stores. So Pulse, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, GameStop, but like not on Amazon and stuff. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's, or actually you also could probably get them in store at GameStop. They usually have fan channels there in store, or sometimes at least. But those, according to that list, were slated for August 1st. That's coming up pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to hit. I don't know. I mean, they obviously could be like September 1st or something. I mean, that's all just tentative release dates. I mean, we all know that Lightning Collection stuff comes out very sporadically. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's not happening this week. I'm pretty confident with that, which means I'm gonna have a whole other group of people, in my notifications and stuff, complaining that the TMNT packs were revealed. I want them. They're the most hyped. Such a thing that I never thought was going to happen, that I am so happening, and I really want to see them. I just don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it this week. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm very curious if they're even allowed to do it in a Fan First Friday. I don't know if they have to do some kind of special announcement with Nickelodeon on that front, because it's a different thing, but they have had Super 7 in Fan First Fridays before. So I don't know. I don't know how that all works. But hey, maybe I'll be wrong, and they'll be like, here's all that Pink Ranger stuff, but also before we go, TMNT. I don't know. It's like, I really am, you gotta go in there, tempering your expectations of what are you going to expect. And I'm fully expecting Pink Ranger helmet, maybe a figure or two, maybe details on Andros, and maybe in Space Pink early Wave 10 reveal, just to keep in the theme. Besides that, I'm really not expecting much else. Which would be fine. So I'm good with that. But am I robo-joshing out right now? Am I glitching out? I apologize profoundly if I am. I never know. To my end, it always looks perfectly fine. So I hope it's not horrible. Like I said earlier, I should probably not have done this while uploading a video at the same time, but I did, and we're this far in anyway. So okay, I'm sorry about that. People are saying yes. I'm hoping it's fixing itself. But yeah, no, I probably rambled on long enough about that. I mean, does anyone have any thing they want to put in the comments or ask about for the Fan First Friday? I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be. It's hard for me to get disappointed at these events. It really is. I was not disappointed about the May 14th one. I was really happy with that one. FanFest I thought was pretty cool. The February 12th, I wish that Monsters Wave 2. Oh, I didn't talk about Monsters Wave 2. I wish Monsters Wave 2 was revealed on February 12th, but now that I kind of know, or maybe know, what's going on with that, I kind of understand. I don't think Monsters Wave 2 is looking good. From what I understand, I think that Hasbro is having problems getting stores to want them because they're not selling. The first wave is not selling. And so I can't really feel bad for them on that front. I think they shot themselves in the foot with that when they made the monsters 2 inches taller than the Rangers. So I think that really killed it. I know people had problems with the paint applications. That didn't bother me as much. But the size is awful. And so I hope Wave 2 happens. I hope Wave 3 happens. We had codes for both of those waves. I hope that those 2 waves actually happen, and maybe I hope that they change them back to, or not back, but change them to be more actually scaled figures. Because Wave 2 was going to be Eye Guy and Piranha's head. That was cool. Those were really cool monsters to do. And I wanted to get more. I wanted to eventually get a Pudgy Pig. I, of course, wanted them to branch out from Mighty Morphin eventually. But if they can't even get past one wave of Mighty Morphin figures, we were never going to get, like Samurai monsters or something, unfortunately. So, but, oh man, it's just, I don't think we're going to see him on Friday unless something has changed and they were able to, figure out the problem with that. Maybe they would reveal them. So we'll see. I basically, I guess until it gets revealed, because obviously Wave 2 got pushed because Wave 2 is supposed to come out this month, and that's not happening. So maybe, I guess we'll just always keep Monsters Wave 2 like in the back of my mind as a wild card. I guess it could always pop up at any of these events at this point. But yeah, Ray said they go with the legacy figures. They do go good with those. But that is fair. I agree with that. But yeah, someone said Jay said that they could make them fan channel. I agree. They put them on. I mean, I know this is not good for international fans. Just put them on Pulse. I mean, I don't understand if there's a figure that they think is not going to sell well. Put it on your own site. I'm sure there's more to it than that, and that's why I don't do it all the time. But like, I don't know. In my mind, that doesn't make any sense. If you have a figure that's like, we know that some people want this, but retailers probably won't, and only select fans probably want it. Just even do a premium Bandai method. Put it up, and they've done this on Pulse before. Put up a figure and be like, you can pre-order it until so-and-so date, and we'll make as many as we get pre-orders for, and we're done. I mean, they did it for that like light blue, whatever that was called, variant paint job of the Cobra Commander for the G.I. Joe line, stuff like that. So just do that, but we'll see. But yeah, other people saying here. Someone asked, where was it? Oh yeah, someone said, TF Bricks said, I think any collection should introduce a Build-A-Figure monster line. That would be cool. The problem with Build-A-Figure, I have no problem against it. Well, not for Lightning Collection. I don't collect Marvel Legends for numerous reasons. Yeah, I definitely don't collect Marvel Legends. But yeah, no, don't. Yeah, pretend that wasn't there. But yeah, I don't collect Marvel Legends. But I don't. For one of the reasons is that I would get suckered in on the Build-A-Figures, and I would spend way more money than I need to on characters that I don't care about. But for Lightning or even know anything about. But for Lightning Collection, I'm buying every single one of them regardless. So it's like it doesn't matter if they did a Build-A-Figure or not because I'm going to get it. But I understand for some people, they would be like how I feel for Marvel Legends about Lightning Collection. And so I understand why that would be a thing. And as they're mentioning in the comments there, yes, I would rather have weapons and accessories than the Build-A-Figures as well. I think that is top priority is to make the figure in the box as good as it can be, not something else to make another figure by buying 5 other figures. I think Marvel Legends balances it really well, but I don't think Lightning Collection would balance it as well. I mean, look at some of the figures we already have. We have problems getting weapons in the figures as they are. Zeo Blue, it's a perfect example. He should have those tonfas. And if he had a Build-A-Figure piece, he definitely wouldn't have had the tonfas. But, it's like, well, he didn't have the tonfas, but you know what I mean. So it's like, yeah, I don't think a Build-A-Figure would really work for the Lightning Collection. Maybe, like, I don't even know, like, maybe try it, like, for some special wave or something, maybe. Or, yeah, like I also said here, it pretty much failed with Legacy. I think Legacies did it. I thought their concept was cool. That was a cool way to do it. You buy the whole team, you get a component of their Megazord. That makes sense, just in logic standpoint. And I really like those 6-inch Megazord figures. Those are really cool. I think that those are probably some of the best aspects of the Legacy line. But as was a big criticism and valid criticism while they were a thing, the Legacy figures were horrible with their accessories. I mean, the Mighty Morphin Rangers in their first release came with the holstered mode of the Blade Blasters as their weapons. What the heck? That's ridiculous. So, yeah, I think that was a cool idea, but it was definitely a shortcoming of the Legacy Collection, and it hurt them more than it did anything else. And I don't want to see Lightning get affected that way by that as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, Ray, you got it perfect. Martins has always been good about releasing 3 really good figures and 3 crap figures to create 1 good figure. Yeah. Like I said, I don't collect Marvel Legends except for I recently I've been cherry picking just a couple I'm not getting a lot. But like if I were, I'm not, but if I were to get an entire wave, that Disney Plus wave that they just revealed, perfect. I in terms of Marvel, I'm a big MCU fan. So I would only really collect MCU figures, and that is a strictly MCU wave with an MCU Build-A-Figure component, and it works. But then you have, I don't know, what wave just happened recently? The Shang-Chi wave. There we go. That had, like 4 figures from the movie, some AI Iron Man, and like 2 other characters I can't even think of. They look cool, but like I have no attachment to those characters to build a figure. And then also the Build-A-Figure was not even, MCU related too. So that also was a thing. So it was like, yeah, because then I would get the MCU figures that I would want, and I'd have a bunch of these pieces for a character I don't care about. Or if it was an MCU character Build-A-Figure, I would get Build-A-Figure pieces I care about with characters I don't. You can't win. So, but yeah, that is the thing there. But that was a little Build-A-Figure rant, I suppose. Tom said, I'm surprised there still hasn't been a HasLab for a PR yet. Thank God there hasn't been a HasLab for PR yet, Tom. All right, so I think we're back. Yeah, RoboJosh freeze the live stream. Yeah, hopefully I'm back now. But Megadon said, what do I mean you don't want arm pieces that you can't use if you don't buy the whole wave? I would just buy the whole wave anyway. I have no self-control. Whatever. But yeah, people sell us the Build-A-Figure pieces on eBay. I mean, yeah, that's always an option. But then I would have like a missing piece of the figure and the bot. My OCD brain would not allow me to do anything like that. Even though those are both logical conclusions to the problems that I have with that, I wouldn't be able to do it. But as I was saying, what was I saying? HasLab. Yeah. At first I was thinking, would a Power Rangers HasLab even ever pass? Well, I'm sure it would. We raised like, what was that like? Didn't we raise like almost $1 million as a community for Heroes of the Grid for that a couple years ago? And we did that in like a month. So yeah, I'm sure we could. Because like the other HasLab things, I think they only had to get like 500,000 backers or something, which I know is not the same amount of like backers to money ratio there, but I'm sure we could pull it off. I mean, if they announced a HasLab, I would obviously support it. Whatever. Well, no, not whatever it would be. It would have to be lightning related or something really, really cool. If it was some like really, really badass lightning collection or not lightning collection thing, just general Power Rangers thing, maybe. But obviously, if it was a lightning collection themed HasLab thing, I would have to get it. So yeah, I mean that's a good question. What would a HasLab be? That's another thing. I don't know what they would do. The only things I can really think of was I could think of a command center, like a lightning collection scaled command center. If the line wasn't, maybe dead, I think it would be really cool if they did like an Angel Grove or just a general city lightning collection landscape set. Have the dock where the Dragon Zord rises up, and you have buildings and stuff. You include an exclusive lightning collection scaled Dino Megazord figure, and you could put your Goldar there, or you maybe even come with a third Goldar. Put your Goldar there, or put your King Sphinx there, or your Pumpkin Rapper there, and have them, that kind of thing. I don't know if they would do that. That'd be really cool to me. But yeah, a command center I think would make more sense. Something easier to do. But then again, they already did Alpha and Zordon, so I don't know what would they? Because you would think they would put an exclusive figure in there, right? So like, what would they do with that? Yeah, I don't even know like what would be an exclusive figure for a command center. When I that theoretical Angel Grove display, you could do like a Megazord as the exclusive, but we already have Alpha, we already have Zordon, we already have the whole team, so I can't really think of anyone that would be good for that. Dimitri, yeah, well that'd be the power chamber, Tommy. If we did that, the juice bar, that'd be cool. Give me an Ernie figure. Well, give me a Bulk and Skull, please. Don't make Bulk and Skull HasLab. I want Bulk and Skull just general. That's gotta happen, right? I mean, they have to know that people really want Bulk and Skull. I want every version. I want MMPR. I want Junior Police Detectives. I want Countdown to Destruction. I want Forever Red. I want Super Samurai modes. I want Orange and Purple. Almost the Solar Rangers, MMPR Rangers. I want the full thing. Give me all of it. No. Do a vehicle line. Do a vehicle line release of Bulk and Skull in their motorbike or their motorcycle with the sidecar that they had in Zeo. Do that. Give me that. I want that. Alpha 1, that'd be a cool one that they could do. That'd be neat. But yeah, I know Book of School Super Samurai mode. I meant like their appearance in Super Samurai. I know they don't have a Super Samurai mode. I just thought it was me just saying everything. But do a vehicle release of Bulk and Skull from Super Samurai. Well, actually, it would be Bulk, Spike, and Skull. So you do Bulk and Spike, and then you have Skull's limo, and you have the what was that? Like a stop sign or a caution sign that Spike and Skull hit their heads on when it was driving away. Do that. Make that the next vehicle release. That one never happened, but do it. So yeah. But yeah, no, Megadon, you're completely right. I'm sick of MMPR as much as a lot of people are. But when they do things that we don't have, I'm in. When they do metallic armors in, I guess not the most accurate way, but when they do it like that, that's pretty cool. Scorpina, I know, is a very popular figure that people have wanted for a long time. I've wanted a Scorpina for, Moonbase. Do a Moonbase Lightning Collection HasLab. That's another one that they could do. Have the telescope and have like the room off to the side for Zed's throne. Have the room off to the side where Squat and Babu were hiding behind the wall with the little hole they were looking through. You could have a lot of really cool things on a display like that. But yeah, I mean, we need a lot. There's a lot of really cool things from Mighty Morphin that they could do that I genuinely would want to do, even if I do want them to move on from Mighty Morphin. Well, I don't want them to move on. I want them to do more than Mighty Morphin, but it's not that there isn't things from Mighty Morphin that I want. It's just, we're getting to that point where I feel like they're probably just going to start re-releasing the Mighty Morphins again. They're going to sell us Mighty Morphin 50,000 times. I mean, they're eventually going to one day re-release Red with a fixed helmet, and they're going to release Black with a fixed buckle, and they're going to release Pink with a corrected torso color, and, all that stuff. Yellow where the neck doesn't, have a risk of breaking when you swap the head. So, they'll probably release those figures a million times over and over again, but that's just how it is. But yeah, so wow, I did a lot of talking there. So like I said, it's hot in this room, and I'm tired. So they're all Walgreens exclusive. That's another thing. We do need to get a Walgreens exclusive this year. Walgreens exclusives have been awesome, in my opinion. I think the Armored Black and the Thunder White have been some of the best figures in the collection, and those are Walgreens. Well, I always have to put this this little asterisk here. Down of Thunder White, great when you get the replacement helmet. It is awful with that, but with it, collection seriously, to the point where I have one in box because I love it so much. So I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I love that figure. But yeah, so. Oh, Psycho O's asked what was in the HLJ box. Yeah, so the HLJ box, because I know people haven't been here the whole time. The Cross Saber was in there. The Mini Pla for Vruna Majin was in there. The Juggler action figure was in there. And the Soto Chronicle Gaim 3. So, nothing crazy. So... yeah, Mighty Morphin is escapable like Megaforce. So, escapable like Megaforce. Hey, I like Megaforce. I don't care for Super Megaforce as much because I have a really big Gokaiju bias. But, sorry, I just want to check really quick. Going over to Twitter. So they are. Okay. All right, so we're good. I don't have to buy anything yet. I was checking to see. I was the yeah, it's the X Ross Saber, but you pronounce it Cross Saber. The X is like in replace of the C. It's weird. But what was I saying? Yeah, oh, Star Wars. Yeah, there's a Star Wars live stream going on right now, and I wanted to see if I had to pre-order anything, and it looks like I don't, so we're good. They announced the Fennec and Boba Fett figures from Mandalorian that I want to get, but they didn't. They announced them as pipeline reveals, so I don't have to worry about it yet. They haven't shown them. Oh, in Cobb Vanth. Oh, I might need that one. We'll talk about that later. Well, actually, we won't talk about that at all. But cool stuff. Figures. I'll pre-order later, maybe not. That was a sentence. So, Vaughn is doing. Yeah, I mean, basically all you missed was I did a little HLJ unboxing, which I can show off again. I just showed it off again, but I'll show you what I got, Vaughn. So I also said it towards the beginning of the stream, but we're, as far as I'm aware, Vaughn is joining us on the live stream reaction to the Fan First Friday this week. So that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to talk to him. But Vaughn, just so you know what I got the Cross Saber. So that is here. Is this still on? It is still on. So I got that. I got Soto Chronicle Gaim 3. I got the Mini Pla for Majin Vroon. And I got the Juggler Ultra Action figure. So, yeah, we got all that. So yes, yes, I am. I will act a fool. I can't wait. That's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, that should be good. I mean, hopefully, the internet holds up. Hopefully the stream doesn't suck. So, the live stream for Hasbro starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time Friday. And so I will go live with my friends at 10:45. We're going to have Roland on, as always. So Roland will be on. We'll have Chris, Lon's Toys, will be on, as always. It looks like we're having Grayson from The Breakdown, so that would be cool. And Vaughn and myself. So, and StreamYard allows for 6 people. So will I fill the 6th slot? Probably not. My internet probably can't even hold up the 5 slots. We'll see how that goes. Besides, everyone in RRR is free to show up for that 6th slot. So we'll see how that goes. But wow, Twitter's already. Oh, how's the video going here? Yeah, there we go. Lightning Library is 63% uploaded, so that'll be up here soon. I've got a text coming in. I got Twitter notifications coming in. So alone for a minute. But yeah, Roland will be there. So yeah, Roland, Chris, Grayson, and Vaughn. So that will be sweet. I'm gonna be very tired that day because it's gonna be yeah, because I don't have work tonight. I have work tomorrow night. So I'll get off work at 6 a.m. on Friday. And then I really won't have time to get much sleep before the Fan First Friday because I always have to be like up and awake for the hours before that because sometimes stores leak stuff out early. I also have to get things ready to go. And also I don't ever want to risk oversleeping for one of these. So I have to stay up through at least that happening. The live streams probably take until about noon. Then I got to make a lightning storm. Then pre-orders will probably go live at 1. Then I got to pre-order everything. Then I got to make sure I update the list to tweet it out. I got to make sure I start adding things to the logbook. I got to make sure that I'm doing something else on Friday that I'm not going to say yet because I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet. Also in relation to the Fan First Friday. So by the time all that's done, and then I'll have to get like 4 hours of sleep from 10 p.m. until like 12. So it's gonna be fun. But thankfully, work always gives me Friday nights off to do that. So that would be pretty sweet. That's basically that's the arrangement I worked out with work, is I always get Friday nights off to do RR. And then I get one night off the rest of the week that isn't a Friday, and I never know what it's going to be. This week it's tonight, so that's great, because I had worked the last 4 nights and I'm very tired from that. Yeah, I'll be going to sleep here within the next hour or two for sure. I gotta watch Lego Masters before I go to bed, though. I didn't get to watch that last night, and I got to watch Loki this morning. No spoilers or anything. But it was awesome. I really liked it. So yeah, I gotta watch last night's Lego Masters. I got to watch Loki this morning. So we'll get that done. Vaughn, I found, I don't know if I should say anything else, with everything going on with subs, but I found Tiga the other day, and that is currently on my computer. So I will get to that probably soon. Because I'm running out of time before a trigger starts, and I don't have a lot of time, and so we'll see how that goes. But yes, I did find it, and so yeah, that's good to go. Actually, speaking of, where is HLJ still have triggers, whatever it's called? I didn't pre. Final. That was it. I'm not gonna have a lot of money in July and August because Power Month is coming up. So did I get the movie? Oh crap! I didn't get the movie. All right, I gotta go get the movie. So to the cat site. But yeah, I will do that. So is that it, Vaughn? Is there just the episodes and the movie? I think we're good after that. Oh well, I mean he's in other things with Dinah and Gaia and stuff, I'm sure. So my knowledge is very, very slight. I didn't even know who Tiga was really until Gamma Future was a thing. So we're we're learning very slowly. So where is Tiga? Is he up here? Can I grab this without destroying everything? There we go. I'm always afraid that I'm going to knock this down. This ridiculous army of Ultramen up there. So yeah. But that's whose site. Okay. Gotcha. I can get it. So I can grab that. Yeah, so yeah, we're really just rambling on at this point. I covered the Fan First Friday, what I expect. I covered, I'll say it again for anyone who wasn't here. Andros is likely arriving or releasing from Target around July 22nd. So look forward to that next month. Maybe they'll talk about it on Friday. I hope so. At least announce that it's a Target exclusive. Tell people that, Hasbro. So, because they didn't say that yet. But it is. Yeah, so there's the Fan First Friday. I talked about that. I played with the Cross Saber for like 20 minutes. I did all the sounds with that. I'll build these a million years from now. I haven't even finished the Kira Major ones, so who knows? Well, that's not really my fault. I'm getting the last two. I don't have the last two Kira Major sets yet. I bought them from Rai, Collector Shuki, and she hasn't been able to send them out yet, so I don't even have them. So once I get those, I got to build those and build these, whatever. Josh, do you think we will get a Tigertron from War of Cybertron? I have no idea who that is. Wheeljack is the only Transformer that I know. So thanks to RR, and he always perpetually stays there. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll wrap it up here in like a minute or so. Gonna go get some lunch and watch Lego Masters. And I'm going to kind of look over this Star Wars Fan First Wednesday or whatever it is. So I got to look over that and see everything they talked about there. But yeah, I mean, if anyone have anything else they want to say, Our favorite item, yes, our favorite item comes out this month. I can't wait. I'm way more excited for the Ultra Metal EX set that comes out in August, and those don't even all have sounds in the Zet Risers. They didn't. They're doing such obscure ultras in that Gashapon set that some of them they don't even think they said which ones. Some of them don't even have dedicated sounds in the risers. But I'm more excited for that set just because of how obscure the ultras are that are in it than I am for the Memorial Zet Riser. So, is that even going to fit? I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. If I move the chair down, Zet Riser, Dark Zet Riser. I don't know what fell now. Whatever. We'll find that. But I don't know where the Memorial Riser is going to go. But we'll figure it out. But and I got to do a video on that, I think. I mean, Vaughn's video is probably because I don't even know what I'm going to do with that video. I don't even know when that's coming out. I know it's this month, but I don't know if we know like a week yet. I'm just waiting for the Two Collectibles email on that front. This month I get the all red Sentai gear with the Soldier, Kira Majors, and Kaiju movies. The Movie Ranger Blu-ray set that was really expensive because it's Japanese Blu-ray, so that will be a thing. But that will be coming out soon. And more. There's premium Soto Chronicle Gaim sets that come out this month. So thank God for Toe Collectibles taking all of my money up front months ago and not now, because I'd be so screwed if they were taking it now. So good thing all that stuff's been paid for a long time, and I just have to wait for it to show up. But yeah, I don't know. This is the last call for things in the chat. We'll be wrapping it up here. It's already been an hour, almost an hour and a half, longer than I guess about what I was expecting. I was probably going to wrap it up around an hour and win a little extra, which is fine. But we consistently pretty much had like about 30 people watching, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. This is really the only time I could do it today, and I was a little worried that doing it so early in the morning, especially on a random Wednesday, that people wouldn't really be available, but I appreciate everyone who showed up. But yeah, so if anyone has anything else they want to ask or say real quick, I guess we'll just kind of wrap it up here in a second. Elliot said that that Dino Fury is coming to Netflix next week. That is true. Vaughn's starting his lunch break, so have fun with that, Vaughn. I will see you on Friday. And isn't that the only Ultra I've seen? Yes. So it's the furthest I've gotten into an Ultra series. I've watched about half of Jeed at this point. Really like Jeed. And I've watched a couple episodes here and there of like Ginga, X, and Orb. I never finished any of those though. But I intend to get more into Ultra. I'm trying to get more into Ultra. And Zet was really the one that finally did it. Zet was finally the one that I was like, yep, I'm in. I like this a lot. And I bought every single Ultra Metal because, yep. Woomy Panda asked, quick thoughts on Hasbro and then making more morphers in the future. Love it. I would love to see them do more morphers. I really want a Master Morpher. You have the mold from the regular Power Morpher. I think that they could do it pretty easily, so that would be pretty sweet to see happen. Did I finish Zet? No, I did not finish Zet. I got behind, and then they did that thing where they left the YouTube channel like 2 weeks later, and so I never got to see the last 3 episodes. I was really close, and they're coming back because they've been uploading them again every week, and they're almost to the end. So when they do upload those final ones, I will finally just go in there and finish it. I just haven't. It says they're just uploading it on YouTube. I want to go through the official means to finish that. I know that I can finish it other ways, but I feel like Super Eye is doing a really cool thing here, and so I want to support that with those final 3. But yeah, so yeah, I will finish that soon. And then, am I excited for the Hasbro Pulse Fan First Friday? I am hyped. I'm also nervous. I'm always nervous for these events just because, what are they going to do? How much money am I going to spend? What's the fandom backlash going to be over some ridiculous thing? But yes, I'm very excited. Those are always a huge highlight for my week. I love when those happen. I love doing the live stream reactions, and I love talking about them. And you guys seem to like me talking about them too, which thank you. But yep, my throat's getting really dry here. Lots of talking, and I'm gonna call it a day here on this. So I thank you all so much for coming out and watching this live stream. I really, really appreciate it. I, of course, will just promote it one last time here. There will be a Lightning Storm live reaction to the Fan First Friday this Friday at a 10:45 Eastern Standard Time is when I'll go live, and the event will start at 11 a.m. And then there'll be a regular Lightning Storm right after that, and there will not be a Lightning Storm on Saturday because of that. So, all right, that's all I got. Be sure to check out Lightning Library. Today's episode is over the Lord Draken Evolution 3 figure, and we'll be going up in about a half hour or so. So a little later than noon, but it'll be out. So stay tuned for that. It'll be in your subscription boxes at some point. If you subscribed, it will be. So, but yep, that's it. Thank you all for coming out. Really appreciate it. And of course, you guys can, always chat with me or whatever. Hit me up on Twitter at either Living Ranger Key personal account or Lightning Fig PR. All things Lightning Collection. I'll see you all later. And thank you all for watching. Tokusatsu forever. See you guys later.